Hello again, Chris here, back with some more 2 Point Campus. So in the last video I started year 1 of Blundergard, where they're doing quite all this spy stuff, and gastronomy is the cooking front. So they also introduced moles as a little obstacle in this level. So what happens with those is they walk into, like, you have to figure out which one of your students is a mole. And when they walk into a room, you'll start seeing these little confusion spirals appearing above everybody's head. So it's just a matter of trying to weed out that mole. So I actually did find the one that was causing a lot of problems in the last one over the summer break. They kept walking in. It was shoot, I can't even remember their name, but I expelled that person just because I finally found them and they kept causing all these little issues around the campus. But they're gone now. So, in the summer break, I extended the dormitory a little bit. I made a few changes. I bought the second lot. I moved the gym over here and I expanded the gym out. I added a bathroom and I moved the research lab over to this building. So, this building right now is quite a bit empty. There is quite a bit I can add to it. I think this is where I'm going to put the student union. Kind of have it here and add a nice big area for the stage. They also introduced the panic room, which that's what this here is. It kind of looks like an obstacle course, so I guess they use this to sort of go down, go through the obstacle course, zigzag around. I don't know what they do with this part here, and then go over some lava, and then reach the other end, and that's their little obstacle course. There's two that you can choose from. I'll quickly show here. So, whoops. So this is, no, that's not, this is the panic room. So you can either choose this one here, which is the stealth obstacle course, or you can choose the pit obstacle course. They look fairly similar. I guess there's lava in there as well, and looks like the same blocks on the one end, and then I don't know what that is, but they cost the same. I don't know if there's really any difference between them. Whoops. But yeah, we're just going to cancel any changes to that didn't even really appear. Manage courses, we can't upgrade anything, but we have the Spy School at level 3. And we have 25,000 left to work with. Yeah, I did a little bit of rearranging here. So I added the sweet kitchen as well. I expanded the library a bit. And I added the gastronomy bookcase. And the Spy School bookcase. As well as the record cubicle, which I guess I forgot to at the beginning of the last year. And the super chef is upgraded to level 2. It can be upgraded to level 3, but I chose to go with the lectern first. So with that all done, I'm ready to begin year 2 and work on getting the B grade Spy School classes done. Complete 3 projects. So do I have the second one set? Yes. So they're going to work on getting jetpack number 3, and that way I can upgrade the jetpack one more time after this. It's already set to be upgraded to the first level. And for the Spy School, this can be upgraded as well, but I haven't quite learned that yet. So actually, before I do, let's cancel that since they haven't actually started it yet. Start new projects. Let's go. Okay, so I guess I just blew $1,000 there for no reason. Well, I'll get it back somehow. Alright, so let's go with the spy obstacle courses. So let's get that upgradable so that we can get this upgraded. And we have all the teachers we need because I hired another... I hired a couple, just a handful of people over the years. But we are pretty good for everything, so we're good as far as the medic goes. I don't think we need another one of those. We have one person that has the library skill, and it's not like these people are really all that impressive right now anyway. This one's decent, 2 positive stats, 1 negative. And marketing, we don't have a marketing department yet. I might put a marketing department in here sometime soon. think the marketing room requires at least a 3x3. So even if I put it in this corner here, I can extend it out in both directions and still have 2 squares to work with. Anyway, that's in the future. I didn't really need to get it done now, so let's begin year 2 of Blundergard. Okay, so 8 students and 16, we're good with that. Start next year. So full speed ahead, and yeah, if I see any of the confusion ones, I'm going to pause it. So we're taking students for Spy School, and they want a big book, so that's 5,000 for that. And a good spot for that. Oh, I also moved the clubs over here so that they're all somewhat together, and then I have a little bit more room to put things like the big book here. So there we go. We got the request for that done. And let's just quickly see. So 0 members for the Power Club, 4 for the Nature Club, 11 for Speed Walking, and 5 for the Book Club. So it looks like the Speed Walking seems to be the most popular one. And now we're starting to get a couple requests. So the speed walking wheel we can put in fairly easy. The allotment is not that expensive, but the problem is that it's such a massive item to put in. So let's put the speed wheel here, and if the allotment's going to fit anywhere, it would fit probably right there. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really, really big one. So what I might do is just put it here, so it's a bit out of the way. And yeah, let's put it beside the 2 picnic tables. Let's line that up nicely. Let's actually move it 1 square over. And yeah, that looks pretty lined up. So yeah, the allotment can go right there. Now there's not really normally I would kind of put a grassy surrounding area around it. It's just all you really have here is just the dirt, and kind of looks plain and bland, so we're not going to bother doing anything with that. Requires an assistant in library 1, so I guess we don't. I could have sworn we had a librarian. Yeah, we do have a librarian, but they are on a break. Okay, so let's hire 1 more if we have a good one available. Librarian. No, I guess we didn't. So you guys are out of luck. No librarian for you. We don't need another pastor. Not yet, anyway. We don't need a marketing person. Level 3, but I don't like the fact that they have dry mouth. And yeah, again, that one's pretty decent. So we are not getting a librarian at the moment. Actually, maybe we should, just because you don't want people coming in and out. So we don't really have a use for a marketer, but I may eventually put in a marketing department. So let's throw 1 of you in. Okay. And the research is going, so we're at 1 of 3. Goal is to get 2 of 3. We're almost at level 9 for the campus, so I think by the end of this year, we should be able to get up to 10. So it's the research that's going to take a while, and the B grade Spy School classes. So it is going in fastest. Let's see if September is pretty positive. Right now we're at a C+ average for everybody, and hopefully we can get that up pretty soon. Our monthly profit is pretty decent right now. And now we are starting with the Spy School. While they're here, currently there's no janitors doing the maintenance upgrade. Let's see about maybe adding a couple quick items. So they are all pretty expensive, but well, let's actually hold off on that till they make a request. And then when I get a bit more money, then I can just start throwing things around randomly. But the food rating's pretty good. The super chef is at level 2. And yep, campus leveled up. Take a drink in celebration. Also, I was going to take a drink anyway, but now I have a reason. So the lectern is just about leveled up, and people are leveling up. We are averaging B for the results. So I think we should be able to hit this B grade Spy School classes requirement fairly soon. Okay, so this guy is warm. What is the temperature like? Okay, no, he's cold. Okay. Let's put a a radiator somewhere around there. So can it fit sideways? No, not between the door. All right, so well, looks like I will put it that way. And that should heat up this area a bit more. Now I could put another one here, but I don't think I really need to. So let's just resume and see how we do. Okay, so they're already gaining quite a few levels just from the first class. And how did it go? Okay, so alright, our year ones just taking the first lecture in one, average C pluses, so that's not the greatest. Pasteurizer for 10,000, yeah, we can upgrade that easily enough. And then hopefully for the classes, actually it's the Spy School classes, so I don't know if that has to specifically be the gadget lab or if it can be the one with the lecture as well. But let's get the other lecture upgraded just in case. And we have, okay, so this one here, it was 2 Spy School classes, got a C and C plus average. And hopefully this one proves a little bit more promising. Alright. So we are now in October. They haven't finished much of the spy course yet. Let's see about hiring maybe one more teacher. Do we have anybody that's pretty... So we have a guy that's squeaky clean and iron bladder. And let's actually set it so that the limit is 3 for staff, just so that if there are people that are wandering around, at least they go back in there and start working on my research a bit more. Yeah, campus level is almost level 10, so that shouldn't be too hard to hit. And the grade school is still at 0. But we are at the beginning of the year. 2-player gaming table. Alright, we can throw that in. And the staff room is a pretty good size. Yeah, it fits in there nicely. Alright, so we filled one of the requests. And let's see. Are we gonna hit the mark? No, we didn't hit the mark for this one either. C. So, alright, well, you guys need to get on your game. Let's check the grades here. So, couple D's in year 2. You're already set for... Let's put you in. Yeah, the ones that have the lowest grades, let's start getting you guys trained up a little bit better. And how many C's do we have? A lot of C pluses, but I think they are on the rise. Regardless, let's just get them sent to some additional training. Yeah, I wish there was a hotkey to choose to send a private tuition, but I don't think there is. And just a few more C's, and then we can call it there. So, okay, so I don't see anybody sabotaging at the moment, and that's good. And in the meantime, let's actually check the attractiveness level. So that could be one of the reasons why they're not doing as well. So because of that, let's do a quick little upgrade as far as attractiveness. Now the easiest one, again, is the carpets, and let's go with this interesting little design and just throw those in front of a lot of the doors because it's really the easiest and most convenient one to put there. And since there's doors all over the place, just spend a little bit on carpeting and get this place looking a little bit nicer. There we go. And here. Okay, so since I have the 2 doors side by side, what I'm going to do is just change the way the rug lays out just a touch. So instead of it being long ways out from the door, let's put it like that so it's inwards. And then check any rooms that a rug can be put in. So it can't fit in... Oh wait, this is the marketing rug? Okay, let's see about adding the other one. So, okay, so you can't put the purple rug in either of those rooms. Alright, let's check that. Okay, and then just quickly do the other campuses. So since this is a kitchen, I'm going to put that rug long ways. For the library, simple enough. And not only that, but it also helps increase the campus level as well. And just a few more steps and then we're done. And then it's back on to finishing off this campus. Okay, so I put the door right there, and whoops, whoops. There we go. So in front of the doors, I kind of like changing it up a little bit. I like the musicality rug because it's 250 and it's something that's a little bit different appearance wise than just your basic square rug. So let's just put that in front of a couple of the doors. And there's one more here. And then just the other side quickly. And then I'm just about done. And then, like I said, I'll get back to the game. So yeah, you can see that the plot already leveled up. And then just a little bit more. So one in front of the gym. And I have a gym door on both sides so that it doesn't matter which entrance they bring into this place. Oops. They can come in either way. Alright, so that helps clean up the attractiveness of the hospital, or the campus a fair bit. And I have, not going to really bother with posters yet. I think I'll do that in between year 2 and 3. Just because me putting posters all over the place is probably not all that interesting to watch. So, resuming, and they are working on the research. We have 2 teachers in there now, so that's going to speed it up a little bit. And once we get the 3 research, we should be good. So there's a chance that we might not get that until year 3, but I'm feeling optimistic. Alright, so Spy School achievement was completed, and so since we are a chef school on paper, even though we're really a spy school, let's put a few of these little chef ones around, just to keep up the illusion that we're teaching the next generation of cooks. Even though, hint hint, we're not. We're spies. Okay, so the campus building's level 10, and what else do they want? A meat wizard machine. So those aren't that expensive, and it's good for entertainment, so let's put maybe just a couple of those around so that the students remain entertained. I also put one of the crazy taxi ones there, and one more here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now they're requesting a herb garden. Herb garden, not herb. So let's put those near these gardens here. Just line it up with the block. And let's just do the same over here. So I've added 4 herb gardens, and there we go. Now they have some pretty stuff to look at. And the food rating is still pretty high. The paticizer, I don't even know. I'm not even going to try that word. I'm just butchering it. For the sweet kitchen is level 2. Okay, so the training or the research is getting pretty close to being done. I'm still at 0 grade B, B grade spy schools, and another request for a student lounge party. So let's give them that. Let's get their happiness up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so now we're in another group of classes, so hopefully that helps our students actually get up, because, I mean, the students aren't really all that bad. You look at the grades here, and it's like you have quite a few A's and B's. Hey, we hit campus level 10, so we're good. And then we get into C's, so it's just like that little bit there is actually causing our classes to go down, but hopefully it's not too bad. And a veggie kiosk, we can fill that request. So let's put the veggie kiosk, let's put it over here. I want to leave enough room for them to walk and get that textbook worm. Okay. Alright, so moment of truth. January's just about done. Let's see if we got any B's here. And 1. 1 B class? Come on, guys. No, there should be 2. Oh, that's a cooking one. Okay. So it specifically has to be for the spy schools. This worm is really just popping up all over the place, isn't he? And of course now he's gone. So, okay, we did finish off the second research project, so let's get a... Which one is not that long? Let's do the eel deal. 150, 75. Okay, that will finish the three research requirements. And the campus is level 10. The food rating, it's not really pressing because it's for the average, so once these requirements are getting closer to filled, then I'll start worrying about the food rating more. But I mean, it was at 80% at a certain point, and these freaking slobs in the kitchen are just making a mess everywhere. I did somewhat copy the design for the sweet kitchen that they gave us the default one for the savory kitchen here, so it has the same tables, same basic sort of layout. It's just one square shorter, or one not as long. So it's 6 by 6 as well, but instead of being 8 squares long, it's 7 for the sweet kitchen. And no requests are currently coming in. I know we completed the research project, so we're doing pretty good financially. And do I have any loans out? So repay the balance for that. And the only one I haven't repaid is the big loan. But even if I took out both of these right now, I still wouldn't be close to 215. Not yet, anyway. Okay, spy shells. Alright. So we got our first request for an actual item in here. And let's put the spy shells... Let's put it just beside the window, because I don't want to sort of block this path yet. And there's lots of room in here. Yeah, so I think we'll be able to finish off the third research project by the end of the year. The problem is that the students are not quite up to snuff yet. So, okay. So if we have 39,000, if we were to take out 150, no, we still wouldn't be there yet. This level is interesting. I just don't see any more of those moles yet. Okay, so we have a new research project. And this one isn't even close to starting yet. So it looks like the classes for the cooking are getting A's, but not quite as much for the spy school yet. Well, we will get there. I've yet to fail a course yet, or fail a campus yet. It's just the digging one was the one that took the longest. Drone table. Okay, let's get that as well. And let's put the drone table. Let's line it up with the window back here. And they also want a chemical table. So, yep. Yeah, it's good that I kind of waited until I started getting requests, because some of these items are just pretty high in cost. Like 5,000 for that one. This one was 4,000, and this one was 6,000. And then I saw one that was for, like, the crystal ball is 25,000, 18,000 for the target range. So it's a good thing I made this room quite a bit bigger. It's just I need a bit more money to actually start filling up those requests a bit more and being able to throw every item down. So they're currently working on upgrading the lectern again, which is good. And nothing yet for the research hub. They're only at 1 of 300. So anything else I need to upgrade just yet? Okay, let's actually see here. So since we do have over 50,000, let's see about maybe taking out these loans, repaying that. Alright, so that doesn't leave us with much, but we don't really have... Hopefully we can hold off on requests. So we got an open day report, 2 more Spy School applicants, and the profit is good, and we are now at the B+. So let's see if May and June get us a bit closer. Okay, so we have quite a few research projects now available. I guess in the dig level is because I had deleted this. Oh, got you, worm. I deleted this and left it gone for so long. You have to have that and have possibly more teachers starting research projects to be able to get there. So no, we can't afford the funny film just yet. But we are getting closer to the first star. And 21,000. So that's good. Yeah, as long as I get the loans mostly paid off by the end of the year, then having like 350 or 400,000 is really going to help out with the summer building. And I thought about maybe making a video during that, but the main problem is that when I do that, that's kind of the time that I have the TV going in the background and I'm just doing a lot of, stuff off. Sometimes I'll kind of get up while they're just building go and grab a drink or something, so that's not really going to make for a good video. I prefer actually just sticking with when the year is running and just playing that way. Now, should I put a funny film up? Sure. It's not that expensive. And let's book that for this month here. Okay, now let's see if May brings better results. So May is just about finished. And one more B, that's it. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to get some of this spy stuff upgraded. How much is this one going to cost? 10,000 for the panic room. I haven't actually seen them in here yet. So are they going to be in there anytime soon? Okay, so yep. They have a panic room course at the end. And yeah, I think all the other classes were all in just the regular room. So it looks like for this month, yep, here we go. They're finally in the panic room. Let's see what these guys do. Alright, so I could do that. I just need a lava pit and some stuff. So they crawl through and it looks like they have to avoid the camera. Yep, I could be a spy. I could do all these things. I don't even believe that. Nah, growing up, they had bars like this that were at the park across the street, and we were on those all the time, but we weren't over lava. It was just over, like, sand. Okay, so that's done there. And the jetpacks, so we are at 4 of 10 students. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to go into year 3 to get that first star. But the deal is almost done. Let's see if they actually finish. No, I don't think they're going to finish. But we'll definitely get the research done by year 3 for sure. And then just in the summer break, I'll do a few improvements. And the food rating, I mean, if I do the improvements fairly early on, as long as we keep the food rating high, we'll be good. Alright, so that is the end of year 2. So what is the request? They're requesting a tech table. We can do that. It's only 7,500. And let's put it pretty close to the jetpack there. We can manage the courses and we can add one more level to the spy school. So let's reset that to default. So default is 24 students, so let's stick with that. So 3 classes of 8s and stick with 8 for the gastronomy. Alright, so here we go. Year 2 overview. We got 2 awards, 74%, so Campus of the Year and Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is an easy one to get. You basically get it really just for having a club, so there's not much you need to do with that. So we need another gadget lab, we need a science lab, and a computer lab. So where can we expand? We could expand out to here. That is 70,000. 70,000. So alright, so let's see. Yeah, there's not going to be enough room for a gadget, a computer, and a science lab over here. So I think I am going to take the first one, nab it with buildings, so that's 70,000. Now what do we have as far as loans? So take out the loan, repay, take loan, repay, take loan. So we have 300,000 to work with. that should be enough to get it started up here. Maybe also add, definitely have to put a bathroom in there, a dormitory, maybe another staff room, and just see where we go from there. So, year 3 is when I think I'm going to get the first star, and then I have no idea what the second star is going to entail, but it sure would be nice if year 3 or even year 4 I got 2 star. Well, I really like the videos where I end up getting 2 stars in one video, and it's happened a couple times, so that's kind of what I aim for in some of them. The videos that I did get that, I usually try and put in the title 2 stars, but I'm not getting one yet in this one. So got some work to do. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good night.